you're ever out exploring the wastelands and you go directly south of Megaton, you might happen to come across the Nuka Cola plant, which has some interesting miscellaneous lore inside that I actually found quite interesting. If you go to the front of the building where this statue is and go to your left, you'll come across the door to the factory floor. Now, when you enter, you will come into this lobby like room. Now, if you go to your left, you'll see two signs. One is going to say offices and one's going to say shipping. Now, when you go to your left, you're going to go through this corridor. And when you enter this room, on the wall it will say research. So we can kind of assume what this room is dedicated to. Now we'll find this terminal here, and as we go to that, we can see this entry, which reads, Nuka Cola Research Department, Security Clearance NKC 002 only. Attention, all Nuka Cola Corporation employees. We are very proud to announce that R&D has been completed on Nuka Cola Clear, with only minimal loss to life. Interesting statement there. We've been able to modify the look of Nuka Cola, but give it the same great taste. We will be submitting the product to marketing shortly for bottle design and advertising strategies. From all of us in the research department, thanks for the support. Moving on to the second entry in this terminal. Test subjects in the Nuka Cola Quantum program are responding well to the reconfigured taste and the new isotope. The only listed side effects from the group are 3 cases of dizziness, 1 case of nausea, and 1 case of impaired vision. We find from a sampling of 50 that this is an acceptable number of cases and approve this product for production. To me, that is insane that they would, allow that to go into production. Very shady business. The last entry in this terminal reads, Isotope CE772 has proven too damaging to initial test group, which now needs to be disbanded due to the reluctance to continue in our program. This group has suffered 4 fatalities, 12 major internal organ failures, and 32 internal radiation burns. This is an unacceptable number of issues in a given test group, and we recommend that we switch to an alternative isotope, such as CE774 or UR993. Now, if we go back the way we came to the lobby area, and then head to our left going through 2 sets of doors, we will head to our right and just keep following this path. Now, as you keep going along, you'll come across these staircases, and you'll just want to go up those and follow those into this next corridor. Now, to our right, there will be some stairs, but we're just going to want to ignore those and keep going straight. Now, once we're out of this corridor, we'll come up to another set of steps, and we're just going to want to go down those. Now, at the bottom, you will come across a certain Mr. Handy that will be able to give you some information about the shipment manifests if you can access it.
Hello, employee. I don't believe we've met. I'm your factory foreman, Milo. It's a pleasure to meet you.
He will ask for your job posting title and employee registration number for his permanent records. But I decided to just convince him that I was the owner of the building. You can go a couple of different routes, though. You can tell him that you don't have any information, forget about it, threaten him, lie to him, whatever you want to do. It's up to you, whatever you can do. But once you do this, you'll be able to get this certain information that I was talking about.
Yes, fellow employee, what can I do for you on this wonderful day?
Go ahead and ask him about the factory shipping manifests. He'll go ahead and give you the code, and the terminal is in the room right behind him. On this terminal, there's 3 entries. We're only worried about 2, though. The first entry in this terminal that we're taking a look at reads Nuka Cola Shipping Department. The following locations have been accepted into the flagship Nuka Cola Quantum test program. Please ensure that 1 crate of Quantum is included in their regular deliveries, along with the advertising package provided by our marketing department. 1. Paradise Falls Shopping Mart. 2. Super Duper Mart. 3. Old Only Grocery. Now the second entry we'll be looking at has one paragraph that we'll be focusing on, because this is pretty much just a reminder that these are the 3 locations that have been chosen. So, these first 3 locations in the DC area will be known as test sites A, B, and C, and all intercompany communications use the data encoded with this message to mark your maps. Now, I'm not sure exactly why I also found that little bit to be interesting, but I did, so I just wanted to point that out. Now, if we go back up the steps from the Mr. Handy, instead of going into the corridor that we came in from, we will go through the corridor just across from it and come up to a door leading to some more offices. Now, once we head through this door, we will head down a flight of stairs and head to the right. Now, following down this hallway, we will then go right again into these offices where we will find a marketing terminal. On this terminal, we will find 4 entries: company announcement, stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. The first entry of the terminal reads, Stage 1 of the Nuka Cola Quantum marketing will include 2 15-second television commercials, 4 10-second radio commercials, and a highway billboard campaign. The spots on TV and radio will tease the consumer with the blue glow of the new drink, never showing the bottle in an illuminated environment. The billboard will show the bottle's blue silhouette on a black background. The tagline will be, Try something new. Go blue. It goes on to say that the name will not be revealed until stage 2 of the marketing campaign. In the second entry, it says that stage 2 of Nuka Cola Quantum's marketing will include 2 30-second television commercials, 4 15-second radio commercials, and another highway billboard campaign. In this stage, the name Quantum will be revealed and the bottle shown in full view. We will emphasize the drink's new energy, content, and flavor. The tagline will be, Take a leap and enjoy a Quantum. The last entry in this terminal reads that Stage 3 of Nuka Cola Quantum's marketing will include 4 30-second television commercials, 4 15-second radio commercials, and yet another highway billboard campaign. In this final stage, we will aggressively compare the drinks to other competitors and show their inferiority using hired actors at quote-unquote taste tests. The actors will read pre-written scripts approved by our department. The text should give an authentic, on-the-spot impression, but still clearly point out Quantum's strengths. The tagline will remain, Take the leap, enjoy a Quantum. Now this last part here is what I found really interesting. In the final stage, we will aggressively compare the drink to other competitors and show their inferiority using hired actors at quote-unquote taste tests. I mean, that is pretty much exactly what happens in real life with a lot of big companies, so I thought that was a pretty cool detail added in by the devs at Bethesda. One more thing I'd like to bring up before ending this video is the fact that Nuka Cola as a company would most likely have to have contracts with the American military for their custom paint jobs for pre-war power armor. And if that doesn't scream capitalism, I don't know what does. I mean, that is just capitalism on crack. Although I suppose it isn't really any surprise, it's not new information to us that America was very capitalistic and really into heavy, sketchy marketing campaigns towards the time that the bombs fell in the Fallout universe timeline. So I guess we could kind of see this coming. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I hope you were all as interested as I was in this little bit of obscure Fallout lore that I feel like most people wouldn't really pay much mind to. Yeah, but I'm gonna go get back to wandering. Toodles.